This is Beth and Maeve from Haiti.
Again.
Yes, we're so excited to tell you more stories. So, what we're going to talk about right now is what makes us happy and what makes us sad about being here in Haiti together. Um, Yesterday, we were able to walk into camp, the camp that we lived near and worked with for a very long time. And I can't describe the happiness that I felt when we walked in and the people that we knew and loved still recognized us, still called us by name. The little tiny kids even ran to greet us, and it just made my heart burst with joy. I don't know how else to describe it. Tears flowing. Both of us were having a really hard time holding it together in front of our friends and in front of our Haitian family, as I will forever call them my Haitian family. They call me their sister and their daughter and their mom, and I love them so much. The people of Haiti are indescribably strong and resilient and loyal. They will be with you to the death, and I can't respect them more. That's what makes me happy.
Don't you make me cry, Elizabeth. What makes me happy is when I start off angry with people that don't know Haiti, that ask me every day, "Hey Maeve, why do you go to Haiti? Why do you care so much? It's a lost cause. Why don't you help the sick in your own country?" And when I really feel like I want to lift something heavy and place it on them shortly, I remember why I came, the people that I once doubted myself, the culture that I didn't understand, the times when I remember calling, not out loud, but to myself, not understanding why people were so lazy, and then finding a route to why things weren't successful. Then months on and fast forward, being able to leave my job because the staff that I once doubted were supporting each other, were teaching me things about myself and the culture that I can now bring back to people that ask me the same questions that I forgot about, the things that I got angry about myself, and be able to say, "Hey, you know what? I can actually tell you what you're saying and what you're feeling, that anger, questions, completely normal. But let me just give you the fast forward version. It gets better." And you will get to see, like Beth says, how resilient, how intelligent, how loving, almost perfect they are. I live here most of the time with no money, nowhere near my family, and for some reason I went home for 4 months and I've never felt so stressed out and agitated. Yet as soon as I landed off the plane and I met people that I didn't even think would be there, like street kids, and they're like, "Hey, doc there." It makes me feel at home. What makes you sad? Let's not do sad. Let's say what makes you angry, because it doesn't happen often.
Yeah. What makes me angry in Haiti is that I don't see. It's what makes you at home angry about Haiti. A lot of times when I'm at home, people ask me, "Where did all the money go?" And I know that a lot of it has not gotten here yet. I don't think that a lot of it has been put through the cycle of corruption. I know some of it has, but I know a lot of the bigger NGOs are holding on to it and waiting for the political situation to die down. But as we've learned already this week, that the political situation probably will never die down in Haiti, at least for many years. But what makes me angry is when I see organizations like the one we're at this week, Rebuild Globally, and see them struggle from day to day just to feed kids or to pay salaries, where they really are living on nothing. And then I see other organizations that are living in big houses and going to the beach every weekend. And I know there's so many exceptions and multi-layers to it, but just the waste that I see really makes me angry, knowing that just a fraction of what they spend could be used so much more wisely.
I was just complaining about this. There were swear words, but I've decided not to put them in just in case my parents are listening. I don't
very
swear
wise, very
ever.
wise.
I get so sick of these stupid, egotistical people that waltz in here, mainly in their high heel boots in Haiti, where there's potholes and mud, get their photographs taken with the poor little orphans. I can assure you it irritates the poor little orphans too. I get hurt when my little friends, older friends, adults, people that are independent, Haitian men, come and tell me that they're hungry because they've been fired for reasons that are unjustified. I get angry when the little children that I've been working so hard to protect have been removed from a home because somebody else needed that home more, because somebody else had more money, because I can't physically give them money anymore. I just get angry with sometimes being powerless because, like everybody else, you want to see a quick, big picture. But then I remind myself, even of things like Northern Ireland, where I grew up, we can't waste our time with all the adults because so many people are set in their ways, don't like change, don't trust change, which in this country is reasonable enough. But I'm going to focus my time on the little children that love us so much, that are willing to learn from us, that if we love them enough and teach them a different way and explain why we do things a certain way, that 30 years from now, when a new generation grows up, we've got the beginning of a beautiful country of some sort of independence. And so when I get angry, it's short-lived most of the time.
And it's just.
Yeah.
It's just. But we both know that there is a lot of hope for Haiti, and that hope lies in the people of Haiti. It doesn't lie in the white people that are coming down to help. While we know that we can help in certain ways, we know that it doesn't depend on us. We just want to try to alleviate some of their suffering and encourage their hearts in ways that we know they can. But un pile espoir pour Haiti. There is a lot of hope for Haiti.